Thank you to Blueland for sponsoring. More on them later. Rage cleaning versus calm cleaning. We have all been there. So today, let's talk about the difference between the two and how we can get to more of a state of calm in our daily life at home. Everyone, Jennifer L. Scott here, and welcome back to The Daily Connoisseur. I am the author of At Home with Madame Chic, Becoming a Connoisseur of Daily Life. And one of my greatest passions in life is to explore the art of living well at home, because I believe that when we live well at home, the rest of our life flourishes. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the emotions, the mindsets, the frustrations, the happiness behind our chores at home, and how we can go from a state of rage cleaning to a state of calm cleaning on a more regular basis. Well, first we have to explore what rage cleaning even is. And whenever I mention that on the channel, a few of you have a good chuckle in the comments section because you've been there. And I think it's a very relatable topic. So what is rage cleaning? Rage cleaning is the act of performing household chores while angry. And why are you angry? More than likely, it's because you are exhausted, overwhelmed, you feel unappreciated, you feel overburdened, and all of those emotions can come together to produce a feeling of injustice and rage. And if you resonate with any of this, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. But I'm here to tell you that these feelings are valid. You don't have to feel guilty about them. It's important to analyze them and get to the bottom of why you're feeling it. Now, a lot of content on YouTube, even my own, will constantly remind you that you are blessed to have a home to clean, to have a family to look after, to be able to create a beautiful life at home. And that's absolutely true. But your feelings of frustration and rage are also valid. So we're going to look into that. Now let's talk about the flip side of the coin, which is calm cleaning. What is calm cleaning? Calm cleaning is happy, peaceful cleaning coming from a place of joy and gratitude. And most of us have also been there. We've all experienced those golden afternoons where the windows are open, we're baking a pie in the oven, the wonderful scents of natural cleaners are wafting in the air, and the floors have just been mopped. That wonderfully calm, serene feeling of having a beautiful home and feeling so grateful for it. So obviously our goal is to have more of those experiences in our everyday life. So here are my tips on how to achieve that. The first tip is to be stoic. I've been studying a lot of Stoic philosophy this year and reading a lot of Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and others. And I really recommend Ryan Holiday's books. He has a YouTube channel here and he has a lot of books. I'm reading his Daily Stoic right now and I read it every day. A major tenet of the Stoic philosophy is to only focus on what you can control. So if you have a household chore and you have to do it, no one else is going to do it for you, accept that that is your chore. And once you accept that and you decide to do the chore, you can decide to do it in a calm and peaceful way. So pull out a page from the Stoics as you do your homemaking. The next tip is to make the best out of the situation that you're in. If you have to do this chore and no one else is going to do it for you, then you might as well make the best of it. How can you make it as enjoyable as possible? This will be different for everyone, and this will require some introspection. So what do you love? Like, what are your passions? Do you love 18th century novels? Then find a really good one you've been longing to read and get it on an audiobook and do your chores while you're listening to that. Or are you interested in psychology? Then find yourself a good podcast and get stuck in and listen to that while you do your work. Do you like catching up with your best friend on the phone? Then schedule a time to give them a call, and that's when you can also get some of your work done. Or do you get pumped up by listening to 90s music? Then get yourself a good playlist and your AirPods and listen to it while you do your work. But it's about making the situation as enjoyable as possible to get to that state of calm. Before I go to the next tips, I want to share Blueland with you, who have kindly sponsored today's video. Blueland create the most incredible products for the home, including cleaning products, and that is another way to take the rage out of your everyday cleaning. I've been using Blueland's products for years. Their cleaning products are effective and sustainably packaged. I'm sharing their dishwasher tabs with you today. Their dishwasher tabs are effective and affordable, proven to perform on the toughest stains with no rinse aid needed. Here's what comes in the dishwasher starter kit: 1 steel forever tin and 60 fragrance-free dishwasher tablets. Normally, detergent pods are wrapped in plastic that ends up in our oceans, rivers, and soil, but not Blueland's. They use no single-use plastic in any component, from bottles, tablets, and wrappers to shipping, and their tablet packaging is fully compostable. Blueland's products are free of phosphates, chlorine bleach, parabens, phthalates, and other harmful ingredients, as well as being hypoallergenic and sourced from vegan and non-GMO ingredients. You just drop them in your dishwasher compartment and they do the work from there. You can get even more savings by buying refills in bulk or setting up a subscription. All you have to do is click my link below to get 15% off your first kit. Blueland is sharing this special offer just for my viewers, and thank you so much to Blueland for sponsoring this video. Okay, here is my next tip on how you can get to more of a state of calm when cleaning, and that is to appreciate yourself. So a lot of rage cleaning comes from not feeling appreciated, feeling used, like you're the one doing everything and everyone else is doing nothing. Now, you might get a feeling of appreciation from your family, or you might not, but the key is that you need to feel appreciated. So you can start with what you can control and appreciate yourself. What does that mean? That means to take care of yourself, to rest, to not push yourself too hard, to give yourself pleasures throughout the day. Give yourself rewards, things that you love and enjoy. This is truly about self-care, and you can find that appreciation and give that appreciation to yourself and not necessarily require it from others. And I think that the more you take care of yourself, the more others notice you and appreciate you, because you're able to step out from being a wallflower and actually put yourself on a level of importance that you have put everybody else on. The next tip is to create a realistic cleaning routine. Don't try to cram it all into one day. This can also lead to rage and burnout. If you have to do 7 loads of laundry in one day, you could definitely try this, but you're probably going to burn out after around the 4th load when you realize the mountains of clothes that you need to fold and how much more you need to do. So give yourself realistic expectations. Don't try to do too much in one day. Pace yourself and include that self-care throughout this journey. The next tip is to schedule it in your planner. So schedule the major cleaning tasks that you have to do. Write it down and then forget about it. But sometimes if you just try to hold all of the chores and your to-do list in your own mind, then you can make errors. Like, this has happened to me so many times. I would strip the sheets on the bed earlier in the day and then put them in the wash. And then I'd get so busy in the day that I'd forget. And then it's 11 o'clock and there's no sheets on the bed and they're all wet in the washer and I don't have the spare pair for some reason. You know, that's the type of thing that leads to rage, to you putting your sheets on at midnight in a huff because it wasn't planned properly. So make sure you utilize your planner so that you're not burning out and breaking off more than you can handle. The next tip is to check in with yourself. How you feel is really the key here. And I want you to pay attention to that and notice how you feel. I believe that the goal for everyone watching this video is to feel peace, calm, and happiness at home. I mean, who doesn't want that? Everybody wants that. When you feel feelings of rage and discord and anger, that's like the opposite of that. So we really need to check in with how we're feeling, and the secret lies into feeling those feelings no matter what. So if I find myself angry and frustrated, and kind of spiraling into a dark place, I stop myself and I tell myself, this works for me and it might not work for everybody, but I stop myself and I think, okay, what do I want to feel right now? I want to feel calm and well rested. That's a big one for me. And peaceful. So even though I'm in the middle of feeling anger and frustration, I try to hack the system and feel calm and peaceful. And that's sometimes when the kids are like, are you okay, Mom? Because I am walking really slow. I have good posture. I'm just like, nobody can bother me today. None of these things move me. And that's like a secret hack to get into that place. Because honestly, all we want is that feeling. We want the feeling of being calm, peaceful, and happy. So try to take a shortcut and see if you can get there when you're not there and see what happens. I really recommend that you journal on this. And the final tip is to pay attention to your movements. I recently did a video on how to be elegant in 2024, and one of the tips was to make your movements elegant. And often when we are feeling rage or frustration, our movements are very choppy, they're very rushed. We might be slamming cabinets or putting things down on the counter roughly, or we may be hunched over with our shoulders like this and holding our breath. So again, we are trying to completely bypass that. And to go hand in hand with the previous tip, a shortcut to feeling the peace and calm is to control your movements. So you're going to be making your posture as tall as you can make it. You're going to be breathing deeply. Do one of Dr. Chloe's breathing exercises. You're going to be speaking slowly or not at all, being calm, okay? And so when you watch yourself and you're not rushing around the house, you're not like rapidly scrubbing the countertops, but you're slowly wiping the countertops, or you're just putting things away slowly. It really, for me, is about slowing down and not rushing. Then that is a wonderful way to get to that place of peace and calm. I hope that you found this video to be helpful. I have been there. If you are in a dark place and you feel completely overwhelmed, I need you to know that you're not alone, and that's okay. I know on social media, everyone makes it like, oh, it has to be all like happy all the time and everything has to be, you know, amazing. But it's not like that a lot of the time. And I have been there, and I'm in a much better place now, but I still get to these dark places sometimes with the work I do because I feel overwhelmed. So I hope that this gave you some tips and food for thought. I would love to hear your experience in the comments down below. I also would like to thank Blueland for sponsoring. Don't forget to click my link below or scan the QR code and you can get 15% off your first order with Blueland. Thank you so much for watching today, everyone. Keep calm and remain classy, and I will see you in my next video. Goodbye. Thank you.